Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Atlantia. My name is Derpol, and this is episode 12. I'm back at the government district just to show you guys a few things that's happened between episodes, and then we're moving straight on to the shopping district, where I'm going to be building some shops and getting up to some other shenanigans. So let's go! Alright, guys and girls, let's just quickly catch up on our last project, and I'll give you guys a quick rundown of everything that I've done so far in between episodes, and then we can move on to newer and better things. So first of all, like you can see, I did change up the parking lot a little bit. I've also put in a few cars. Let's start over here. So we got a nice we got a nice Mercedes city bus, which can be gone into, but not really very far. You can only fit so much. And a nice little bus stop with a map of the surrounding area, just for a little bit of detail. I think it looks nice. That's actually a throwback to an old server. For those of my server mates watching this, they'll probably remember where that's from. And then we have what is supposed to be a Tesla Cybertruck. Did my best. These are all Captain Jack designs. Just, you guys know the deal. But with this one, yeah, I mean, it's a weird shape, but it looks good. It looks good. And then the Nissan GTR, I think, is one of Jack's best cars. It actually does look like a GTR, and I love this one. I really do. And it doesn't hurt that I actually like GTRs in real life too. Then we have a really beefy looking police car with some heads for the sirens, or for the police lights. And I think it looks imposing as far as police cars go, and I really like it. Then over on this side, gotta eat. Moving slow, gotta eat. Okay. Then we have a Chevy 4x4, which, again, quite a beefy car, but all in all, I like it. Then last but not least, for the cars, we have the Nautilus. For those of you who know where this is from, anyone in the comments, let me know if you know where the Nautilus is from. And then I've done a little bit of landscaping around the courthouse. Just added some bushes and things, keeping with the red theme. There's quite a bit of red flowers around, and I'll get to the reason for that in just a little bit. Then, well, actually, I don't need to just allude to it. The police people that are golems, they drop poppies. So I started off with some poppies, and I was like, let's just go all red with all of this. So the Law and Order has the red and the blue. So most of it is blue, and then all of this is red. I don't know. It's a little theme that just rung in my head, and I thought it looked nice. So we got some landscaping there. Also got a manicured lawn and a nice little fountain. I've also been putting up some security cameras, as you can see there and there. Then let's just quickly go through all the things that I've done in here. So I got a little guard room here. They got a monitor and a keyboard, mouse, a couple of squiggly pressy button thingies, and some monitors for monitoring the activities and whatnot. And then just a couple of small little details. Then over this way, just spruced up this area a bit. I got a head that's supposed to look like a printer. I know it's a little hard to see, but that is meant to be a printer. And some more monitors. Put up some paintings everywhere just to give the walls a little bit of life. And then I made a magazine for people to read while they're waiting. So, the Nautilus. What kind of judge can afford such an outlandish vehicle? Well, you guys still need to tell me what the Nautilus is and where it's from. Then we have... Where has CalCorp gone? Can anyone even remember the 3 eyes of a great businessman? I'd love to see if any of my server mates can remember this. I think Cal might be the only one that even knew about this little inside joke of ours. Then, has cult leader Koadia moved on to bigger and better things? From casinos on the previous server to banks on this server. How deep does his diamond worship go? DC Tech is no more. The elusive DC has not been seen for a decade. Yeah, just a little play on words. Very stupid, I know. Atlantia Park, named to be decided, is opening soon. German engineering has produced yet another masterpiece. Now that's how you build a wall. A growing police presence in Atlantia, good or bad. Take this test to find out if you are a criminal. And then lastly, hipsters rejoice as new farmers market opens on the edge of town. The scent of coffee and beard oil hangs heavy in the air. Wait, are hipsters still a thing? Yeah, so just a little fun little thingy there. I did a little bit more in this little section. These are still empty. We know why. I also put up these signs for when people eventually move in. And I don't think I did anything upstairs that I need to show you guys. No. Okay. So that's that for the courthouse. I'm trying to get through this swiftly because I am as happy as I am with this whole project. I kind of want to move on now. Then let's quickly go to the police station. So I got the APD up there. So for those that can't tell that it's a police station, they know now it's a police station. Got a little wall decoration there and a little bench there for people to wait their turn. Monitor and another printer. So he's sorted. He also has some bookshelves down there for him to read and keep his files. Then I spruced up the little water stations a little bit. We got what's supposed to be a mini fridge. Mini fridge. And then some glasses standing around, Coca-Cola can, and a coffee machine. A little plant and a painting. And upstairs, same setup. And then here, still empty, waiting for people to fill the offices. And then quickly, let's just go to the last little bit that I want to show you guys. The town hall, again, the offices are still empty, but I have done a little bit more. I actually came in here in the last episode and completely derped on the fact that I haven't shown you guys the map or the task board or anything. So we got this map. I locked them all so no one can mess with these ones. The green dots on the map are where I've actually positioned maps out in the world. Let's see if we can actually see one from there's one down there at the bin. So those ones are the ones that we'll be using to keep these maps updated. If you're building in the area, you find the closest map and you update it, and it'll update this one and also the one at the Welcome Center. So that's quite handy. Then we have if we're talking about maps, we might as well talk about this. This is a little map section where we can work on the maps and where we keep all our backups of these. Then we have the task wall. So the town hall, you know what? I think it's done. It's only the offices that still need work, and then we can maybe fill in the corridors a little bit afterwards. Police station, again, also done. It's just the offices. Parking lot is done. Courthouse is done. Villager positions. I'm actually going to ask Knight if he can help me out with getting some receptionists in there and getting the hardware store workers back in there, because he actually has a villager business. Where is it? This little shop over here, right? That's actually for ordering villagers. So if he's the villager guy, why not just ask him to help me out with that? Then the museum. Oh, I actually forgot. I need to show you guys a little something we did over there. There's some more progress. The warehouse is coming soon. Tank has removed some land there where she will be putting in a container ship. Then the bank, Cordia is working on that. Nether Hub, we're going to get onto in the upcoming days or weeks. I'm not sure. Amusement park wall and stuff that I showed you guys, that's almost finished. Then the Ender is something that Lux is going to be doing. Industrial harbor, we're going to be moving on to build something around the container ship. And then we all just still need to do a lot of cave lighting around here. So now that we have a nice organized task board for everyone, and it's in a more centralized location than it was before, which was the Welcome Center, things have been progressing a lot quicker. And now we also have a lovely meeting area for us to have our server meetings and for everyone to get together or maybe just hang out. Why not? Then if we come up here, like I said, offices are empty, but I decided that because we have the meeting room downstairs, we're not going to have the meeting room here. So that's going to be probably the mayor office if we do that. And then there'll be another one there and another one there. And then I decided these two should rather be the gents and the ladies, because let's go into the gents. Because with these, none of these buildings actually have amenities, so I figured one of them should at least. So we got a little basin and some decorations and some toilets in there. And then last but not least, let me just go and show you guys what I did over at the museum and what Cal has been up to, because he's also been doing, you can see he's put in a tree and some of those water features. Oh my legness. Oof. So yeah, he's been toying around with some trees and he's been putting in these, and I built this, which he just needs to change up the floor and put a little railing around this. The design is by a guy on YouTube whose name I have completely blanked out on, but I will leave a link to his tutorial for these statues in the description. I did change up the trident a little bit because his is tiny, and because we're Atlanteans, I wanted a bigger trident. But for this, hey, speaking of, where are you, dude? Oh, you want to try dance? You want to try dance? Where are you? Yes! Trident! On camera! Sweet! Oh, that's great. Isn't that good for content? Okay, so we got a trident. Cool. And yeah, that's about it. So I'm going to be moving on to some shops and things that I want to build. But before I do that, I actually need... Did you guys see that? Just load in the corner. I don't think I've shown you guys this. Yeah, it's a pumpkin shop. Anyway, I'm going to be moving on to building some shops, but I need shulker shells and the end has been reset. So I am going to go do a live stream, which would have happened by the time this video goes up. So if you guys ever want to get notified of my live streams, follow me on Twitter, or you could just ring the notification bell. That'd be nice too. And then you will be notified of when I go live. Otherwise, you can catch my live stream replays in my live stream replay playlist. Blah, blah, blah. And yeah, but then we will be back and I will be putting a shop in here where I have been ripping out the Christmas event. And we're going to put one shop in there. And then I have some ideas for other ones. I don't know how many of them are going to be happening in this episode, but we'll see. So I'm going to go have myself a little end bus session and I will be right back. And I'm back, and what a fantastic live stream that was. It was so much fun. The Knight showed up and joined me in a call, and we were end raiding, I'd say parallel, not together. And then we finished off the live stream with us finishing off one gigantic end city. Then, for those of you that didn't see how it ended, I got back to my storage system and found this. So yeah, I've been invaded by shulker heads. And there's a sign here that says, "You killed our brothers and sisters, now prepare." Now, what I would like to try and figure out here is who did this. There were only two people online while I was end busting. That was Knight's Path and Seiya. And I'm pretty sure it wasn't Knight's Path, even though he could have probably sneaked away and did this. Like I said, we weren't exactly end busting side by side. But Seiya likes using netherwood, so the sign there is kind of a giveaway. And also, Knight's Path might not have had this many shulker heads before this raid, because when he joined the server, the end was pretty much raided already. He only found a few cities, and I don't think he had this many heads to spare. So I'm going to go with Seiya, and I'm going to ask Seiya, prepare for what exactly? I'd really like to know. Anyway, so let's just have a quick look here at what we got. That's the junk that I got, and then this was all the gear that we found, including this one, which is one efficiency away from being a fully enchanted pickaxe. There's a few other ones here that we could combine for some backup gear. There was also these boots. I think if I combine them and just add mending, then that's a fully enchanted set of boots. But then the important one, we have 4 elytras. 1 I'll keep for a backup because I only have 1 backup, and that's not ideal. And then 3 will be going into the rocket shop once I enchant them. And we also got enough shulker shells for the shop that I'm planning, and a few extra for me because I'm always in need of more. We also got a couple of dragon heads, which is going to be good for vehicle building in the future. I even got a few shulker heads, which is kind of redundant now with all of these guys around. And 53 diamonds. I was not so lucky at the start with the chests and the loot, but then the luck started rolling in, and I was finding, I think I found one chest that had like 12 or 14 diamonds in it by itself, which is amazing. So I'm going to get all the things that I need for the shop. We're going to get these shulkers made and colored for the shop. And then we're going to head over to the shopping district and get that done. Oh man, as luck would have it, the second that I press stop recording, I hear a bell ring. And now I don't have any bells on in my base that are linked to any kind of timers or anything like that. And I have been spending the last maybe 10 minutes looking through every nook and cranny of my base. Well, at least in the range of where I would have been able to hear a bell. And I found something. Let me show you guys. So we come in here, down here, hidden, tucked away, nice little cactus timer hooked up to a bell. I have a very good idea of who would have done this, because I had a cactus timer that I pranked someone with very recently. So, Chuckles, if you're watching this, well played, but unfortunately I know all the hiding spots in my own base. You're gonna have to try better next time, buddy. Okay, you know what? Maybe I'm not giving Chucky enough credit, because as soon as I finished that clip, I heard another bell. And this time I was looking for a little bit longer than 10 minutes, and I was starting to think that I'm going crazy. And then I saw these blocks, and it's so subtle, but yeah, they're out of place. And there's another one right here. So well played, Chucky. Definitely well played. I'm kind of paranoid that there's more now. So we'll see if I find any more in the future. And we'll see what we do about getting you back for this. So look forward to that. And now for a quick lesson in escalation. All right, guys, we're back at the shopping district. I've cleared out the remnants of the Christmas event, at least this area. I think we'll keep this part for nostalgia's sake. And yeah, I'm just going to build a little wool shop here. Got all the stuff I need here, including all of the stock. It's not going to be a complicated build, so I'll just quickly build this and I'll bring you guys back to see what it looks like. Employee. Get in the boat. Thank you. And we're off. I also found a postal worker stranded at sea, so he's coming with me too. So there we go, guys. The wool shop is complete. Woo! Wool shop. Okay. We have a little Jebby in here. It's not the same Jeb. Jeb's twin sister, Jeb. And yeah, all the colors are in. Everything is stocked. The price is 1 diamond for any 3 stacks. People can pay there, and a chest to make it a real shop. You know the drill. And yeah, it's a cute little build just tucked in. I had to make sure that I kept it to this because I wanted to keep this in here. And yeah, all in all, happy with that. And then I got a little carried away. I remember Lux said to me that he wanted a storefront for doing bedrock breaking service. He said maybe we should put it at one of the stands at the market. I was like, nah, that's ridiculous. Let me just make you a little shop for it. So we got a little mini bedrock block. This is only an 8x8, so it's only like a quarter of the texture. But then, yeah, broke it up a little bit so it looks like it's been broken into, and you got the nether behind the bedrock. And then he could come in here and write the book and do all the things. I even did a little bedrock breaking setup with the mini blocks. So you got the obsidian, the piston, the 2 TNTs, and a block there that usually has a lever on the side and a trapdoor. For those of you who know how to do bedrock breaking, that's the a little diagram for that. And then I got even more carried away and decided to do some of the pathing around here. So I've connected up quite a bit of the paths. This one coming down here now goes off just a little bit this way in preparation for what we're going to be doing here next. And then it goes around here. It links up to some of the shops that it passes. It passes this one, and then stops here for now and comes around this way. So it's a nice path connecting all of these shops. It actually loops all the way around here, goes off just a little bit to the side there, has some elevation changes, hooks up to that one, comes around here, hooks up to the main road, which we're going to be expanding pretty soon too. Very excited about that. Hooks up to that one, turns around this way. Then this I couldn't really change because it's kind of part of that shop, but it's a nice little... It doesn't matter. It still works. And then comes around this way. I still need to put some stairs there. I actually just remembered that. And then comes around here and here. So I did a little bit more than just make one silly little wool shop while I was gone. So yeah, let's move on. Oh yeah, and we can't forget about our little stranded friend that we found in the ocean. I brought him back, and I think I'm going to leave him here. I should probably get him a little hive, and then he can be in here, and he's got some flowers. We need a name. Someone in the comments, give him a name. And you don't belong in here. I've had it with you chickens everywhere. Ooh, we got more progress here over at the government district. The warehouse. Well, what was supposed to be a warehouse has now turned into a gigantic freighter. So, Tink's building this, and it's looking great so far. And we're going to have more than enough space to store everything. Yeah, everything. And there she is. Hey, Tink. What you doing? I'm going to leave you to build. Bye. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for this episode. The Government District project is coming to a close. Next episode, however, I would like to get some work done on the museum. I feel like it's been neglected for a little while, so I want to get the inside of that going again. I'd also like to get a few more shops built because I need diamonds. And the Atlantia Matchbox League is starting this week, so expect some footage from that. That's going to be so much fun. But if you guys enjoyed this video, smash like for Jeb's sister. She really needs the validation. If you're brand new, consider subscribing. And if you do, let me know down in the comments. Introduce yourself. I'd love to hear from new people. And as always, I will see you guys in the next episode. Have a fantastic day and see ya.